Chris Rock lifestyle and net worth. Christopher Julius Rock, born on February 7, 1965, is an American comedian, actor, and filmmaker. Rock first gained prominence for his stand-up routines in the 1980s, where he tackled subjects including race relations, human sexuality, and observational comedy with edgy humor and quick wit. He followed up with productions in film, television, and on stage, having received multiple accolades, including 3 Grammy Awards for Best Comedy Album, 4 Primetime Emmy Awards, and a Golden Globe Award nomination. He was ranked number 5 on Comedy Central's list of the 100 greatest stand-ups of all time. He also ranked number 5 on Rolling Stone's list of the 50 best stand-up comics of all time. He earned the title of the most popular Chris in the United States according to online search volume in 2023. Rock was cast in starring film roles in Lethal Weapon 4, 1998, Dogma, 1999, The Longest Yard, 2005, I Think I Love My Wife, 2007, Grown Ups, 2010, Death at a Funeral, 2010, Top 5, 2014, The Week of, 2018, Amsterdam, 22, and Ristin, 2023. He has taken roles on television including Empire, Kevin Can Wait, and Fargo. He made his Broadway theater debut in the year 2011. He hosted the Academy Awards 3 times, in 2005 and 2016, and was slapped on stage by Will Smith at the 2022 Awards. He has a net worth of approximately $60 million. Having said that, let's roll. Chris Rock early life. Rock was born in Andrews, South Carolina on February 7, 1965, making him an early member of Generation X. Shortly after his birth, his parents moved to the Crown Heights neighborhood of Brooklyn, New York. A few years later, they relocated and settled in the working-class area of Bedford-Stuyvesant. His mother, Rosalie Natingman, was a teacher and social worker for the mentally handicapped. His father, Julius Rock, was a truck driver and newspaper delivery man. Julius died in 1988 after ulcer surgery. Rock is the eldest of his parents' 7 children, 6 boys and 1 girl, and he had an older paternal half-brother, Charles Lettle Rock, who died in 2006 after suffering from alcoholism. Rock's younger brothers Tony, Kenny, and Jordan are also in the entertainment business. Rock's family history was profiled on the PBS series African American Lives 2 in 2008. A DNA test showed that he is of Cameroonian descent, specifically from the Udim, Oldami people of northern Cameroon. Rock's great-great-grandfather, Julius Caesar Tingman, was enslaved for 21 years before serving in the American Civil War as part of the United States Colored Troops. During the 1940s, Rock's paternal grandfather moved from South Carolina to New York City to become a taxi cab driver and preacher. Rock was bused to schools in predominantly white neighborhoods of Brooklyn, where he endured bullying and beatings from white students. As he grew older, the bullying worsened, and Rock's parents pulled him out of James Madison High School. He dropped out of high school altogether, but he later earned a General Educational Development (GED). Rock then worked various jobs at fast food restaurants. Chris Rock, personal life and real estate. Rock married Malak Compton Rock on November 23, 1996. Compton Rock is the founder and executive director of Styleworks, a nonprofit, full-service hair salon that provides free services for women leaving welfare and entering the workforce. The couple lived in Alpine, New Jersey with their 2 daughters. In December 2014, Rock filed for divorce from Compton Rock. Rock admitted to infidelity in the marriage, as well as struggling with a pornography addiction. The divorce was finalized on August 22, 2016. In 2012, Rock settled a lawsuit alleging sexual abuse. Rock was not charged with a crime and has denied that the alleged rape ever occurred. The accuser said she wanted the court papers public so people, especially those in her native Hungary, would know her version of a story in which she is often portrayed as a gold digger. Rock has campaigned against the racial profiling of African Americans and often speaks of the everyday racism he experiences despite being famous. In a 2013 episode of Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee with Jerry Seinfeld, Rock and Seinfeld are pulled over by the police for speeding while Seinfeld was driving. In the episode, Rock admits to Seinfeld that if you weren't here, I'd be scared. Yeah, I'm famous, still black. In 2015, Rock was pulled over 3 times in the first 3 months of the year. Each time, Rock posted a selfie of the incident, without further comment as to the reason for the stops or whether he was issued a citation. On August 20, 2019, Rock, along with several other celebrities, invested in a funding round for Lowell Herb Co., a California cannabis brand. He is known to be a dedicated cannabis consumer. On September 18, 2020, Rock said that he was diagnosed with a nonverbal learning disorder, a neurological condition that makes it difficult for him to understand nonverbal social cues. On September 19, 2021, Rock announced on Twitter that he had been tested positive for COVID-19. He strongly advocated getting vaccinated to his followers. On July 7, 2022, it was reported that Rock had started dating actress, screenwriter, and director Lake Bell. Chris Rock's career and awards. Rock began working as a stand-up comic during 1984 in New York City's Catch a Rising Star. Upon seeing his act at a nightclub, Eddie Murphy befriended and mentored the aspiring comic. Murphy gave Rock his first film role and big break in Beverly Hills Cop 2, 1987. Rock rose up the ranks of the comedy circuit, in addition to earning bit roles in the film I'm Gonna Get You Sicka, 1988, and the TV series Miami Vice. He then starred in the dark comedy Nurse Betty, 2000, starring Renee Zellweger, Greg Kinnear, and Morgan Freeman, which also debuted at the Cannes Film Festival on May 11, 2000. The film was a critical success. In the later 2000s, Rock started to work increasingly behind the camera. He wrote the film Down to Earth, 2001, along with friend and comedian Louis C.K. The film was based on the Warren Beatty film Heaven Can Wait, 1978. That same year, Rock also produced and starred in the C.K. directed film Pootie Tang, 2001. Rock also would work as a writer and director of the political comedy Head of State, 2003, and marital comedy I Think I Love My Wife, 2007. He also played the lead in both films. He also went on to star in films like The Longest Yard, 2005, opposite Adam Sandler, and the action comedy film Bad Company, 2002, opposite Anthony Hopkins. Rock presented the award for Best Documentary Feature at the 94th Academy Awards in March 2022. During the ceremony, Rock joked about Jada Pinkett Smith's Chanel. He also stated that I was out of line and that his behavior was unacceptable and inexcusable. During a stand-up performance in Boston later that month, Rock stated that Smith had not reached out to him personally and they had not spoken since the ceremony. Thank you for watching and remember subscribing to such content.